Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Today we're going to go over my 2019 journal setup and equestrian goals. This journal is used for more than just my equestrian goals, but that's going to be the focus of today's video. It's kind of in the style of a bullet journal, but as you can see it's regular lined paper. I started it back in November and this is just what I had laying around, so I figured I would use it before I buy a new journal. So let's get into it. So here's a quick little tour of my journal so far. Here's just an inspirational page with a weight loss centric goal and a medication tracker. This was a brainstorm for side hustling so I can earn some more money for horse shows. And here I have goals for the horses broken down by each horse. So starting at the top we have Striker's goals, which are clean flying changes, Passage, Piaffe, Spanish walk, bow, bridleless, Liberty, Flashes next with clean flying changes, Cow King style riding, trot, half pass, canter, half pass, bridleless, Maverick needs reconditioning, stride length adjustment, Liberty, bow, Spanish walk, move forward on cue, Apollo, trot for 5 minutes, cantering, Liberty, introduced a bit, ride out of the arena. Next we have Boo, my 2.5-year-old, improve feet handling, vocal cues on the lunge, target training, mark training, and flag. Then next Lily, feet handling, target training, mark, walk, trot, canter, ground tie, flag, flying changes, jumping 2'6". After that is Nikki. We want her jumping 2'6", having a balanced and adjustable canter, flying changes, consistent in the contact, target training, and learn to ground tie. Diamond, we want target training, ground tie, vocal cues on lunge, start under saddle, trailer loading, and work with the flag. B, which you can't really read, is target training, vocal cues on the lunge line, and desensitization to the flag. Abby, we want target training and vocal cues on the lunge and flag. And then the foals, we just want halter training, pick up feet, and handle feet. Next here, we just have my page where I start breaking down our jumping goals by horse and our steps to flying changes. So there we have left lead, right lead, simple change across the arena, simple change along the wall, basically on the straight. And then we have a skip change, which is like a cheat flying change, and then a clean flying change. And below that I have the jumping, and there's the legend there, broken down by horse. So the top 4 horses we want jumping up to 2'9". They're my less advanced horses. So for every jump height we have a vertical, a oxer, one with fill, and one with spooky fill. And in my more advanced horses, their chart goes 3 foot to 4 foot. Here is a little chart I've already done and filled in. I made it in mid-November and it ended in mid-December, and it was just encouraging me to handle every horse every day. And you can see the filled in spots are when I did something with the horses. This is just my gym tracker and my workout program tracker. This has to do with piano. It's a little course I'm doing and songs I want to learn. This is my YouTube, which is equestrian related. Those are 2 ideas for videos on the left. And that's my subscriber tracker. This was the continuation of my medication tracker, which is now completed, and then some brainstorming ideas for YouTube videos in the future. This was a cute idea I had for the December workout tracker, which I did fill in later and you will see. And now we are starting to just fill in our journal and our title page or title spread for 2019. So here I'm just kind of going with a gold, black, and silver theme, mostly black and gold because I didn't have a silver pen, but my stickers have some silver. Gold and black are going to be my barn colors whenever it comes to be that I get to own a property and hopefully run my own place. So I'm just kind of sticking to that theme for the yearly goals and planner, and then each month after that will have its own theme. And they're based on some stickers I got on Amazon. And you'll see that I'm going to break it up so that my next video includes my January planner because I didn't want this to be too long, just nice and brief little setup. So there's my Hello 2019. I'm just decorating it with some stickers, some cute stars, and some words of encouragement. And while I was filming this, I discovered my phone, which I was using to film, will only film in 10-minute increments, so it missed me filling in this right page of the spread. And all it is just a little encouraging saying this is the beginning of anything you want. And here I'm just setting up my 2019 goal spread. My horse goal spread is not really an annual thing, the one I showed you already. It's just things I want to accomplish with the horses. I don't think most of those goals will take me the year. It's just kind of a starting point. And I'll make trackers for each different thing. Like you already saw, I started one for flying changes and one for the jumping heights. And I will start more for the positive reinforcement and the target training and the mark training and the ground tying. I will do some sort of tracker for that when I start kind of working on that a little harder. Here is just my layout of, like I said, my 2019 goals, and it's broken down into boxes. And from left to right, the top row is equestrian, house, fitness, nutrition, and then piano, projects, financial, and then a little box that says by this time next year, where I'm going to write out what I hope to have accomplished and what I hope my life to be looking like. So again, sticking with my little gold and black theme, I did alternating outlined and solid gold arrows, and then I just wrote the heading of each goal box in there so I could fill them out under. For the purpose of this video, I'm just going to fill out the equestrian one and then the project one, because pretty much every project I have on the go right now has to do with horses or tack making, or, you know, directly or indirectly related to them. And of course we need some page decorations and some stickers. These are from my sticker pack, and the little circles just say stay focused, go for it, make it happen. So ready and job well done. So hopefully that will reflect how this goes. So here I just flip back to check on my horse goal list. And in case you can't read it, it says show in Western dressage, that's mostly with Apollo. Compete at least meter 10 in height. Ride HCBC level 2 dressage, that's the English traditional style dressage. Compete in a medal class and get foals inspected. So that's what I have so far for my equestrian goals. I want to do the medal class with Maverick. So we have to qualify for the fall finale, and hopefully we will be able to do that. Next, I'm just setting up my reading tracker, and these are books I'm hoping to read this year. Again, we're going over this because it's mostly equestrian related. I have a lot of horse books. Some of them I've read, like my USPC Pony Club manuals I read and studied, but it was many years ago. So I'd like to go through those again and just refresh it all. There's some really great information in there. And I have a whole bunch of other books. Some I've read partly, some I've skimmed through and used as reference, but I would like to read them cover to cover. Here I'm just setting up the tracker, like I said, and then I fill out a handful up at the top from memory, and these ones are books I've partially read. I brought them in my trailer to the shows I went to and kind of did it here and there, but there's one called The Essential Hoof, and I trim my own horses. I've been doing it for a long time, and now I actually shoe my own horses with flexible shoes. So it's something I really want to study, not just read. Here I am showing you basically my book collection. I'm not going to go through each one because you kind of see them when I'm writing them into the tracker. But as you can see, there's a lot of books, and this is just kind of round one. So the topic of these books vary greatly, from positive reinforcement clicker training to health and wellness books. Like there you can see the Equine Dentistry Practical Guide. I just think it's way better to be educated than just to trust what anyone says, because as we go on through life and adulthood, we discover that even people you think should be experts and professionals maybe don't know or don't have the best interests or the capabilities to uphold the best interest of your horse. So you have lots of, like, that 30 minutes a day to a better horse is really cool. It has not just training and riding exercises, but massages and little games to play. Here's the Stolman Encyclopedia of Saddle Making. I have a saddle on the go that I'm making for myself right now. It's a treeless saddle, and I do one day want to make a treed Western saddle with all the really cool tooling. So that encyclopedia has everything you need to know about it. And then these are just my Pony Club manuals, which I'd like to reread. You can see all the sticky notes hanging out. They were well studied back at some point. Now here, because I saw the Encyclopedia of Saddle Making, I decided to just finish off my 2019 goal planner with my projects. So finish saddle, the one I just talked about. Make a skidrowing harness. make some saddle pads, a quarter sheet and polo wrap set that I bought fleece for a long time ago and haven't made into anything yet, dissect an old saddle, which will be a video, learn tooling, tie a rope halter, and make a fiador for my bozal. So most of those things will be made into videos too, and some of those will be skills I can use and maybe make some extra stuff for the giveaway that will be coming fairly soon, because we're pretty much halfway to 100 subscribers, and that's when the first giveaway starts. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, me getting organized. I'm not a veteran bullet journaler, so I'm still getting a feel for it, but I am happy with the way it turned out. Very simple. And stay tuned for my next video, which will be my January setup.